Hey, hi guys. I just arrived from the gym. Now I would wish I would start reading this book. This book has a lot of information. If you really want to influence people, if you really want to become a leader, then I would recommend you to read this book, Influence: The Psychology of Persuasion. Read this book, must and should. And after reading this book, I would probably connecting with people from New Zealand, Australia, in order to improve my communication skills and as well as networking. Because a lot of people, a lot of people in India, not only in India, there are a lot of people who are struggling to get jobs. So why why does this happen? Why does it happen? Why people are becoming unemployment? Why is unemployment is becoming so worse especially in India? Because if you would keep relying on colleges for getting jobs, let us just imagine that. Let us say, for example, if 3,000 people are you know if 3,000 people are studying in your college, same branch, same rat race, IT, CSC. If 3,000 people are studying in your college, how would you think that 3,000 people will get placed? How do you think that 3,000 people will get hired by companies? Silly thing, right? So you would have to start networking with the right connections, right people. I would say a lot of people are struggling to get jobs because they would they will they will only relying on colleges for the sake of getting jobs. Why does it happen? Because you don't even, I would say, out of 100 people, 99% 99 people don't know how to speak in English, don't know how to network with the right people, don't know how to use social media. you I would force you to, I would say, you don't even know how to leverage social media for getting jobs. If you could leverage your time, if you could leverage your time, mind, and network, you will never be broken. You will never be broke again. You will never live the life that you are living. How does that make you feel? Even if you have skills, even if you have skills, you couldn't know how to monetize your skills. You don't know how to use your skills, how to leverage your skills to make money. Social media, everyone is being depressed nowadays because, hey, my girlfriend is not speaking with me. She's betrayed me. She was fell in love with other person. Why would you even think about that? My friend, you still have a lot of time left. You still have a lot of you know information. If you could leverage that information, if you could become somebody who would never be broke again. So one thing I would suggest you is to focus on the things that matters truly to you, that would literally bring value to you. If you couldn't, no, if you waste your time, let us say, for example, if you want to make 10 lakhs per month, it might take some time, but you will eventually do this. But if you waste 5 years of your time, and you should never ever have this regret in your life. Hey, I had literally wasted 5 years, but I didn't do anything in my life. I couldn't have done anything in my life. So never, you should never have that regret in your life. One thing I would recommend you is to network with the right people. Why India is facing so much of unemployment is because people in India are only relying on you know colleges. It's a fucking rat race. So one thing I would suggest you is to start networking with the right people. It could be on LinkedIn, it could be on Instagram, it could be Facebook. whatever the social media platform that might be, you will have to leverage the power of networking. Some problems cannot be solved by money. Some problems can be solved by right networking, right connection, because your network is your net worth. So don't just fucking believe in colleges. Colleges are waste of time. They don't even give you resources. Only they would only, charge you 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs per month, and in return, you will get marks. What would you do with that marks? If let us say, for example, if you get 10 points throughout your 4 years of degree, if you go and show colleges, hey, I got 10 points, would you hire me? Fuck you. There are so many people who have been applying for jobs for the past 7 years. What makes you different than anyone else? Why should I hire you? Why should I hire you? Why not others? What makes you different than anyone else? It's a fucking waste of time. So one thing I would recommend you is to don't just rely on colleges. If you want to become something, if you want to do something, if you want to learn something, you will have to come out of this fucking rat race. You will have to come out of this fucking 9 to 5 rat race. If you don't, you'll you would end up being a loser for the rest of your life. You wouldn't do anything in your life. So if you want to become something, if you want to become an influential leader, if you want to become a rich or a businessman, you will have to do the things that business people are doing. So don't just rely on fucking these colleges. You will have to become, if you want to become somebody, you will have to think like the person who you're gonna become. Like if you want to become a billionaire, you will have to think like a billionaire. If you want to become an employee who will work for the rest of his life and end up being a loser for the rest of his life. If you want to become an employee, you will have to think like an employee. If you want to become a billionaire or an employer, you will have to think like an employer. What does an employer do? Employer has biggest network. Employer has access to billionaires, millionaires, everyone. What does an employee have? Time. 8 hours. He will work 8 hours a day just to get a fucking paycheck. So there are so many opportunities that are available on market. If you could leverage them, you will become somebody who you deserve to be. So don't just rely on these fucking colleges; they're a waste of time. So one thing I always had this question in my mind: what if you would spend 15 years of your life in these fucking colleges and schools, why can't you build your own business? Why can't you build your own personal branding? My friend, I would tell you again and again and again and again, I would force you, because if you learn coding, you'll get the salary. If you learn content creation, if you could leverage the social media, you will become a crorepati. So your content is your currency. If you become good at creating content, then start creating content. You will become, who knows, you will become a crorepati one day. So start, believe in yourself. Never settle for less. Hi, bye. Yeah, that's it.